You will never find in the wild predators destroying all their prey, which is why prey in nature always multiply more than the predators. You'll always see whatever is consumed more multiplies more. There are more vegetables on this planet than all the animals put together because they're most consumed. There are more smaller insects than there are larger predators because the balance must be kept. In Yellowstone Park, when they eliminated the wolves, you know what happened? The elk began to multiply to such numbers that they completely destroyed all the vegetation in Yellowstone, in big parts of it. And they had to bring wolves back to control the elk population. So everything has a balance. And not only that, you'll see how animals treat it, even animals, how they treat each other. I heard from someone that had a, Montana, they say, is the last natural wilderness in the United States. So there's an area in Montana where people live, but they live in the wilderness. And there's a place where, this is what someone described to me once. There's a river where the salmon come to spawn. Now, salmon, of course, are prey to a lot of animals, including bears, and including eagles. There are many eagles. And this is a scenario that she described to me. She said, like, eagles perch in the cliffs and the mountains of stone on the edges of the river, and they are waiting for the salmon to spawn. They go upstream. And here's the interesting thing. Thousands of eagles, there's tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of salmon, and there's only one point when the eagles will all suddenly swoop down within 5 seconds, and they will eat the salmon. They will not go 5 seconds before or 5 seconds after. They will not touch a salmon until it actually spawns and releases its eggs. And they will not touch a salmon once it's dead, because remember, salmon die after they spawn. So they will only go when the salmon releases its eggs and right before the salmon dies. That's when they will swoop down. They just know that's the balance. Because if they get the salmon before they drop their eggs, then all the salmon will die out. And they won't touch a salmon after it's dead. They want a salmon alive. So it's interesting, just one example. There's hundreds of such examples of coexistence of, you see, even though it seemed like every creature is selfish, no, but they give complete respect, I use the respect intentionally, to another creature for its moment because they need each other. And they understand that complementation. And they will not do something that will harm the other. So the challenge, of course, is in our lives, human beings don't have necessarily this awareness and this sensitivity, and we can become extremely selfish and narcissistic, especially when we don't have our own self-respect. And we've also see the importance of respect, because that is the critical component of how we really look at each other as being part of the divine plan, a cosmic plan where every detail, like in the computer program or in the human body, is necessary. And not one extra note, and not one note less than necessary. It's exactly the amount you need. And not more, not less. So that type of balance is all due to the respect for each individual, and as they all come together in one big synergy.